values of x and y, isn't it? So, if you notice, they haven't given you the points, or they haven't given you the name of the points, isn't it? So, if the name of the points are not given, you have all the right to name it on your own. So, I'm naming it as A, B, C, and D. All right. Now, children, they have given you the central angle as 120 degree, isn't it? And what is this 120 degree? It is the angle subtended by chord AC at the center of the circle. I always tell you, ask questions to yourself. Angle AOC is what? It is the angle subtended by chord AC at the center of the circle, and that is equal to 120 degree. So if you ask me what is this angle A, what is this angle ABC? What is this angle ABC? The answer should be what? The angle subtended by chord AC on the circumference of the circle, right? On the circumference of the circle. And you all know very well what is the relation between the angle subtended by a chord at the center and on the circumference, isn't it? If at the center it is 120 degree, on the circumference it will be what? Shazia? 2x. At the center, it is 120 degree. Then how much will be on the circumference? It will be the half of 120 degree. So it is 120 by 2. That is equal to what? 60 degree. Please write down the statement. What was the statement? Angle subtended by the chord at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Did you all write the reason? Make it a habit, children. I'm repeatedly telling you. Okay? When I'm teaching you in the class, at that point itself, you should learn how to write the statements and the reasons. I think you will take some time to learn it. Fine. So that part is over. Maria, you all are writing the statements, no? Yeah. Very good. Janice. Now, children, the next part. See this? They're asking us to find this angle Y. What is that angle Y? It is in fact the angle subtended by chord AC. It is the angle subtended by chord AC on the circumference of the circle. But if you ask me, so in which two segments are these angles produced? Huh? I would say angle AOC was getting subtended in the major segment. And at the same time, angle ADC was getting subtended in the minor segment, isn't it? So children, whenever a chord is subtending an angle in major and minor segment, which property we use to apply? Which property we used to apply? The reflex angle property. You remember the reflex angle property? This is the center of the circle. This is the chord. Children, this is your angle subtended at the center O, and this is the angle subtended on the circumference at point C. Both are happening in two alternate segments, one in the major, one in the minor. So which property do we apply? The reflex angle property, right? So here also we have to think about the reflex angle property. Now children, for applying reflex angle property, no problem, Hussein. For applying reflex angle property, you know what is the angle subtended by this chord AC at the center of the circle. It is 120 degree. But you are going to apply reflex angle property. So you need to have an idea what is the reflex angle over here, isn't it? So what is the reflex angle? The reflex angle would be 360 degree minus 120 degree. The reflex angle AOC would be 360 degree minus 120 degree, and that is equal to what? 240 degree. Make sense? Yeah. Now, children, you got the reflex angle at this point, 240 degree. And what is the reflex angle property which we had learned? The reflex angle will be twice the angle subtended by the chord at the circumference of the circle, isn't it? Otherwise, you can say the angle subtended by the chord on the circumference of the circle is half the reflex angle formed at the center of the circle. You all remember, no? Jaren, you have an idea, right? What is reflex angle property? So in that case, I can say angle ADC. What is angle ADC? It is the half of 240 degree, that is equal to 120 degree. And what reason you will mention here? The reflex angle property. The reflex angle property. Here is it? You want me to revise the reflex angle property again? No, right? Yeah. Next sum. No, you just need to write reflex angle property. You know the reflex angle property, that is why you are able to apply it here, isn't it? So you don't have to again and again write the meaning of the property in the paper. Okay, the moment you write reflex angle property, it is understood that the child knows what is reflex angle property. Okay, fine. Now, children, I'm going to erase this and I'm going to solve the sum in a different way. So, for that, I'm going to teach you something very new that is known as cyclic quadrilateral property. How many of you remember? Raise your hand. Honestly, huh? Chumma, don't raise your hand. Cyclic quadrilateral property. Only 5 or 6 children knows it. What about the online students? Maria, Jeevan, very good. Anika, Janice, you all know it. Very good. Good, children. Good. Harini, yeah. Okay. So, children, let's learn what is cyclic quadrilateral property. First of all, I will draw a circle here. Okay. Imagine you all know what a quadrilateral is. What is a quadrilateral? It is a polygon having 4 sides. Okay, so I am going to draw a quadrilateral inside the circle. A, B, C, and D. 4 vertices I have drawn on the circumference of the circle. I hope now you can recollect what you learned in school. Huh? Before teaching you the cyclic quadrilateral property, your teacher must have drawn the cyclic quadrilateral, isn't it? First, she must have drawn a circle, then inside the circle, she must have drawn a quadrilateral ABCD, isn't it? And children, remember, when you're drawing a cyclic quadrilateral, make sure that all the 4 vertices of the quadrilateral are touching the circumference of the circle. It is a mandatory rule which you have to follow. So did you notice when I drew this quadrilateral, point A, point B, point C, and point D, all the 4 vertices are lying on the circumference of the circle. So if you ask me, sir, what is the definition of a cyclic quadrilateral? The definition would be the quadrilateral which can be drawn by taking all the 4 vertices of it on the circumference of the circle. That is known as what? A cyclic quadrilateral. Understood? The quadrilateral which can be drawn by taking all of its 4 vertices on the circumference of the circle can be called as a cyclic quadrilateral. It is compulsory to have all the 4 vertices on the circumference. Okay, so children, I will give you a question here. Tell me whether it could be a cyclic quadrilateral or not. Okay. This is my question. I have a circle. Point A is here, point B is here, point C is here, point D is over here. And I'm connecting A to B, B to C, C to D, and A to D. Is it a cyclic quadrilateral? No, it is not a cyclic quadrilateral because all the 4 points of the cyclic of the quadrilateral are not falling on the circumference of the circle. Only 3 of them are falling on the circumference of the circle. The 4th vertex, D, is not falling on the circumference. So you cannot call it as a cyclic quadrilateral. It is simply a quadrilateral. All right. So this part is also clear. Now, children, I am going to teach you the property associated with the cyclic quadrilateral. Can somebody tell me what is it before even I teach? Just by recollecting what you learned in school. Opposite angles are supplementary. Very good. That is the first property which you need to learn regarding a cyclic quadrilateral. Now, children, I'll give you an example and teach you. Imagine angle A. Imagine angle A is equal to 80 degrees. Which is the opposite angle to angle A? It is angle C. So if I ask you, what would be angle C? It would be 180 degree minus 80 degree, which is equal to 100 degrees. Remember this. Okay. Now, why did I say that it is 100 degrees? Because the opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. You all know what is the meaning of supplementary and complementary, right? If the sum of the angles is equal to 180 degree, then you call both the angles to be supplementary to each other. If the sum of the angles is equal to 90 degree, then you call both the angles are complementary to each other. Okay, remember this. All right. So here, always remember in a cyclic quadrilateral, the sum of the two opposite interior angles will always be equal to 180 degree. So hurry up, children. Answer this. If this angle is equal to 65 degree, then how much would be this angle? 180 minus 65, that is equal to 115 degrees. Very good. Very good. Very good. Understood. Now let me apply this. Let me apply this property in the same question. You all figured out what is this angle X, how much it was? 60 degree, isn't it? I labeled these points as A, B, C, and D. Children, don't you feel this quadrilateral ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral? Yeah, it is a cyclic quadrilateral. All the four vertices are lying on the circumference. So if you got angle B as 60 degree, obviously the opposite interior angle should be how much? 180 degree minus 60 degree. And that is equal to 120 degrees. All right. So children, you could have solved the sum without using the reflex angle property. Okay. Without using the reflex angle property, you could have solved it. So how will you write the statement? Very easy. Angle ADC is equal to 180 minus 60. That is equal to 120 degree. Just mention cyclic quadrilateral property. Keep it very short and simple. Okay, no need to write what is cyclic quadrilateral property. Just write cyclic quadrilateral property. Otherwise, it will become very lengthy for you. The sum of the two opposite interior angles in a cyclic quadrilateral is equal to 180 degree. So lengthy it is, cut short it. Simply keep it as cyclic quadrilateral property. Okay, yeah. Let's do one more. 2 minutes to solve. Gopika, Harini, did you all solve it? Did you all follow it? Loga, Hussain, Amal. Okay. Why the cameras are off, by the way, Harini? It's a very interesting question, but the figure is very hazy. Wait a minute, so I'll tell you what the angles are. And 20. Children, this angle, okay? This angle is 50 degrees. Otherwise, I'll just recreate this diagram. Just a minute. I'll just recreate it. It's an interesting question. That's why I didn't want you to leave it. This is the center of the circle. This is. Wait a minute. Give me 2 minutes, student. Yeah. Let's start doing the sum. You have 2 minutes in your hand. Start by chocolate. Okay, Harani. Keep it off. Huh? Got it, Arthur? Start. Who has answered? Harani has answered. Maria has answered. Okay. No discussion. Joanne, Monish. How much? 110. 110. What is the answer? 110. Good. Sandra? 110. 110. Very good. Anika, very good. 110. All right, time is up. So let's do it here. Riyan, how much you got? Nabil, same answer. Show me your book. Who will write the statement and the reasons? Children, start writing the statement and the reasons. I told you, in my class, you have to make it a habit, writing the statements along with the reasons. Yeah, very good. Gopika, Joel, Loga, I think it is a typing mistake. Caitlin, very good.
Sir, I got 110.
110, very good. Now, children, so I think the figure was very clear. Mn is not a diameter, children. Mn is not a diameter, okay? Because the center is lying over here. This is the center. So Mn is simply a chord. Now, they have given you this angle as 50, this angle as 60. So in triangle, so those who want to learn this sum, please look here. In triangle B, Y, N. This angle is 50. This angle is 20. So this third angle will become 180 minus 50 plus 20. And that is equal to 110 degrees, right? So if this angle is 110 degrees, what is this angle MBN? The angle MBN is the angle subtended by chord MN on the circumference of the circle. And if I ask you what is this angle MAN, that angle MAN is also an angle subtended by the same chord on the circumference of the circle. Just that it was happening in two different points. So how much would be angle MAN? The same as angle MBN, which is 110 degree. Which rule, children? Angle subtended by the same chord, ASSC. Okay. Now they are asking us to find what is reflex angle MON. Okay, they are asking us to find what? The reflex angle MON. So reflex angle, you have to apply reflex angle property, right? This angle, sorry, this chord MN was subtending how much on the circumference in the minor segment? It was 110 degree. So the same chord MN will be subtending how much? As a reflex angle at the center, the double of 110 degree. So that is equal to 220 degrees. So you just need to write this angle, sorry, reflex angle MON. Please do write the word reflex. Otherwise, you will not get marks. Okay? Because there is a difference between writing only an angle and a reflex angle. Both are two different things, right? So children, reflex angle MON would be 2 times 110 degree, which is equal to 220 degree, and mention the property reflex angle property. That's all. Okay, good. Next question. You have to find 4 different angles for this question. The time starts now. Sachin, you are able to solve all the questions today? Very good. Show me a notebook. Are you writing all the statement and the reasons? Anika, reflex angle property.
So that was 140.
Which one? 140. Hussein, did you solve it on your own? And have you copied all the statement and the reasons? Okay. Now I'm talking about the previous one. Previous one is done, right? Just show a thumbs up if it is. And Hussein, please do come for offline classes. Caitlin, will I be able to see you at least once in my lifetime? Caitlin? Okay. Jared, still solving? Thinking? Can you see the board? Not getting the idea. Okay, Hussein. Maria has got the first part, angle ACB. Okay. Rian. Joan, got the answer? What was the first one? 110. Second one? Thinking. You want any Hint, clue. That's the most easiest angle to find, angle OBC. The most easiest angle. Hurry, children, ask a question to yourself. What is OACB? What is OACB? Answer my question. What is OACB? It's a, who said? Quadrilateral. The mass we getting. It's a quadrilateral, isn't it? The sum of all the four angles of a quadrilateral, 360 degree. Three of the angles are available. Fourth angle can be found by 360 minus. Chindikada, chindikid. Think. Yes, Maria. Keep the cameras on, children. Joel, Janice, Joshua, Gautam, Gopika. Okay. Anika has given me the second answer. Good job. Time is up. 2 minutes over. Now I'm going to help you. Children, the first question was to find what? Angle ACB. Isn't it? Angle ACB. Very easy it was. If you ask the question to yourself, angle ACB is what? Is the angle subtended by chord AB on the circumference of the circle. But it is happening in which segment? Minor segment, right? You know what is angle AOB. AOB is the angle subtended by chord AB at the center of the circle, isn't it? But AOB happens in the major segment. So major segment, minor segment, reflex angle property. Remember this. Major segment, minor segment, reflex angle property. But you don't know what the reflex angle is, but it is very easy to find. How? Angle the reflex angle AOB is equal to what? The whole of 360 degree minus 140 degree. And that is equal to 220 degrees. Makes sense. Now, children, in that case, how much would be angle ACB? The half of 220 degrees. And that is equal to 110 degree. Mention reflex angle property. Reflex angle property. Okay. That part is done. What was the next question? The next question was to find what is angle OBC. Angle OBC. This is the angle OBC. Children, I very well know that ACBO, that is not a cyclic quadrilateral, but ACBO can be a quadrilateral, a very simple quadrilateral. And you all know the sum of all the four angles of a quadrilateral is always 360 degrees. So, in this quadrilateral, angle O is available, angle A is available, angle C is available. Then why can't we find the fourth angle? Just by using the angle sum property of a quadrilateral. I repeat, angle sum property of a quadrilateral. All right. So children, I will write it here. Angle O plus angle A plus angle C plus angle B is equal to 360 degrees. So you can write the values of each and every angle here. 140 plus 50 plus 110 plus angle B. Or you can write angle OBC is equal to how much? 360 degrees. 140 plus 50 is 190. 190 plus 110 is 300. So 300 plus angle, instead of writing angle B, I will write angle OBC is equal to 360. So you get angle OBC is equal to 360 minus 300, which is equal to 60 degrees. Please do mention angle sum property of a quadrilateral. Very rarely you will use angle sum property of a quadrilateral because most of the times you use angle sum property of triangles. Okay, this is a very rare situation. Okay. Very good, Aman. So what is the answer for the next one? Did you all get it? Maria, everyone? Anika, Hussein, everyone understood? Freddie, Joel, Gautam, Janice, Joshua. Joshua, keep the camera on. Maria, Janice, keep it on. All right. So let's start. Angle OAB. Angle OAB. This is your angle OAB. This angle. How to get it? How? Isosceles triangle, no? Radius, exactly. Why? Because you all know OB and OA are what? The radii of the same circle, isn't it? So when the radii of the same circle is applied in this chapter, think of isosceles triangle property. Okay, so children, I'll just draw that figure once again. This is your circle, this is your center, this is OA, and this is OB. Both are equal because they are the radii of the same circle. Now, children, you know the central angle is how much? 140 degree. So since triangle OAB is an isosceles triangle, the base angles would also be equal, right? So how much would be angle OAB? It would be 180 degree minus the central angle 140 degree divided by 2. Why divided by 2? Because it is divided into two equal parts. Okay, so that would be 40 by 2, and which is equal to 20 degrees. Okay, and just mention triangle OAB is isosceles. Triangle OAB is isosceles. Monish, understood? All right. Online students, very good. Children, what is angle CBA? CBA 40 degree. I think it was very easy. Children, how much was OBC? 60 degree, no? The whole angle was 60 degree. Now, out of which angle OBA is how much? OBA is 20 degree. So 60 degree minus 20 degree. That will give you what? The remaining portion CBA. That is equal to 40 degrees. This is your answer. Okay. Very good, children. Very good. Caitlin, you made a small mistake. It's 40 degrees because you have to do 60 minus 20 degrees, isn't it? Caitlin, you got your mistake? See this? This is your whole angle OBC. If you get stuck, no, use the rough page, draw the rough figures, label it. Automatically, you will get the answers, children. So this portion is how much? 20 degrees. The whole of angle OPC was how much? 60 degree, isn't it? Sachin, you understood that? No. So 60 minus that small portion 20. The balance would be 40 degrees. Understood, Anoki? Clear? This side, Sean, everyone. That side, Sia, Albina. Okay. Fine. Next is sum on the board. We did this sum before. This sum is also done. How is it getting repeated? This one is good. Start doing 2 minutes. Jeevan, I'm getting your answers, huh? Reason for the last one. Reason for the last one. No reason, Anika. There is no reason to be written. It's just subtract, 60 and 20 to get the balance portion. So no need to mention any reason. Okay, Janice. Keep it off. Jeevan is saying the answer is 25. What about you guys? 25? How many of you got? Raise your hand. Okay, a few of them have got. Didn't get it? Then Freddie, Jeevan, Anika, Caitlin, all are saying it's 25. Okay. Jared, how much? Didn't find. Sandra, Pitila, Gotham, very good. 25. Okay. Now let me help you. Listen, children. So what they have given here, there is a chord. Maria, you didn't get it?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Joel also got 25. Children, they have mentioned ED and AC are what? Parallel to each other. On top of that, AC is also a diameter. Isn't it? I'm just collecting the information. No, I'm just collecting the information as and when needed, I will apply it. Okay, if it is not required, I will not use it. So AC and ED are two chords which are parallel to each other. And remember, AC is the diameter of a circle. They have given you this angle EBC equal to 65 degrees. Okay. Children, if angle EBC is equal to 65 degree, you must have asked this question to yourself. What is angle EBC? It is the angle subtended by chord EC on the circumference of the circle. So can't I say angle EAC is also equal to 65 degrees? Yeah, because what is angle EAC? That is also an angle subtended by the same chord EC on the circumference of the circle. You all agree with this? Huh? Sia, Albina, listen. So angle EBC, angle EAC, both the angles are equal to 65 degrees because it is the angle subtended by the same chord on the circumference. As I told you, children, what is AC? AC is the diameter. And how much angle does a diameter subtend on the circumference of the circle? 90 degree. Can't I say this angle AEC will be equal to 90 degree? Yes. So children, I'll just draw one more circle here. You know, in this triangle, which is A, E, C, this angle is equal to 90 degrees. This angle is equal to 65 degrees. Can't I find the third angle? I can find the third angle. How much would be the third angle? 180 minus the sum of 90 and 65. So that is 180 minus 155. And that is equal to 25 degrees. So this angle is 25 degrees. Okay. Now, children, that wasn't the question. This is the angle which you found, but this is the angle which they are asking us to find. So for that, they have already mentioned what is AC and ED to each other. They both are parallel to each other, isn't it? Good. Now, children, if I ask you, what is EC? What is EC? EC becomes the transversal, isn't it? EC becomes the transversal. So if this angle is equal to 25 degree, the alternate interior angle will also be equal to 25 degrees. You had to apply the property of parallel lines, which I never taught you in the beginning of the chapter, isn't it? So children, at times, certain things which you learn in class 8 and 9 also will get introduced. All right. So you got the angle CED 25 degree. Now, how to write the statement and the reasons? Let's watch out for it. So what is the first statement that you made? Those who have got the answer, I think it is angle EAC is equal to how much? 65 degrees, right? And what was the reason? Angle subtended by the same chord, ASSC. The second reason is what? Sorry, the second statement is what? Angle AEC is equal to 90 degrees. Why? Because AC is a diameter. AC is a diameter. So this implies angle ACE is equal to 180 degree minus 90 plus 65 degrees. That is equal to 180 degree minus what? 155, which is 25 degrees. What reason you will mention here? ASPT, angle sum property of triangles. Okay. Then the last one, angle CED is equal to what? 25 degrees. What reason you will mention here? Alternate interior angles. Over. Isn't it? So in a very short manner, you can cover up the solutions in circles and even similarities. You just need to write the statement, reasons, and over, isn't it? We shouldn't stretch it further. All right. I hope there is no doubt on this sum.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, can we use this cyclic quadrilateral to solve this sum, sir?
Where is the cyclic quadrilateral here?
And here lies from AB.
Yeah. That will
And-
be a little difficult, Jeevan.
But I still got the answer, sir.
You got the answer. Which cyclic quadrilateral you took?
AE. AB will draw a line. E is 90. So opposite B will be 90 minus 65.
This one, no?
Yeah.
Correct. You will get it.
Yes, sir.
Close the window. All right. Next sum. Anika, angle sum property of a triangle. Children, tomorrow we have a class at 5 o'clock. Okay, 5 to 6:30. Come for offline class. Sachin, Monish, Jaren, don't forget. Tomorrow also we have a class. Okay? Please watch the recorded video. Watch the recorded video. Get a uh, build up on the basics. What? Second one? OBE. The second question is OBE. Will we copy the question? Copy. Milan, are you copying all the questions? Are you drawing the diagrams? Come on. Keep it on mute. Okay, Jeevan and Caitlin have got the answer. Very good. Good job. Maria, very good. 50 and 75. ഒരുപാട് ഞാനില്ല അങ്ങോട്ട് എന്റെ റൈറ്റിംഗ് താഴോട്ട്. Yesterday also one came out. Anika, 140, Caitlin, 37.5. Very different answers you are getting. 50 and 25. Okay, 50, 25. Somebody else also answered 50, 25. Who was it? I think it was Jeevan. Janice, very good. Okay, time is up. How many of you got 50, 25? Good, a few of them. Got it? 50 and? The second part you're still doing. Okay, this side, 50 you got. 25, how many of you got 25? Second part is also done, very good. Okay, online also a few of them have got. Gopika, Anika, Maria. Good children, good. Chalo, now I'll help you. So when you observe this question, what did you find? What is CD? CD is the diameter of the circle, isn't it? Yeah. Diameter subtends how much? 90 degrees. So angle CED should be how much? 90 degrees. Very easily you got that. Then angle ECD is how much? 40 degrees. That was already given to you. So I think very easily you could find how much is angle CDE. Right? Angle CDE would be equal to how much? 180 degree minus 90 plus 40 degree. That gives you 180 degree minus 90 plus 40 is 130. The difference is equal to 50 degree. Write the reason ASPT. And before that, children, please do mention why angle CED is 90 degree. I forgot to write that, but you please write it. Monesh, pay attention. Angle CED is what? 90 degree. And what is the reason behind it? Angle subtended by the diameter. Or simply you write CD is the diameter. Okay. Now the second part. What they are asked us to find OBE. OBE. This angle you have to find. Okay. Children, they have already given you this angle. How much? 75 degree. So how much would be the linear pair? 180 minus 75? 105 degree. Oh, okay. 105 degree. And children, you also know how much is this angle? It is 50 degree. Just now you found. So if you consider this triangle, if you consider this triangle ODB, you know how much is the angle at the center? It's 105. How much is this angle? 50 degree. Then how much would be angle OBD? Children, they are asking you to find angle OB. I do agree with that. But isn't angle OBE and OBD the same? Huh? Angle OBE or angle OBD? They both are what? Same. So you just need to find angle OBD. That is your answer. So angle OBD is equal to 180 degree minus 105 degree plus 50 degree, which is 180 degree minus 155 degree, and that is equal to 25 degrees. Please do mention the reason as ASPT. Both the questions is solved by using ASPT, right? Right. We'll do the next. Very good, Anika, Joel, good job. In center, you don't have to do. The next question. You have to find angle CED. Find angle CED. Start. O is the center of the circle. And AB becomes the diameter. Monesh. Over a discussion, madam. Do it on your own. It will work. Yeah, it will work. Caitlin, are you referring to the previous question? Just unmute, no, Caitlin? Acha, wait a minute.
Yes, sir, the previous question.
Caitlin, now can you just refer to this figure and tell me what your doubt is?
Sir, I took AD as the chord, and then I, like in the first property, the angle at the center is twice the angle at the main circumference. That one I use, sir.
I couldn't hear that, Caitlin. It's heavily raining here, so your voice is not coming clear. Can you just type it?
Okay, sir.
In this case, it won't work. Caitlin, I got a question. In this case, it won't work because DE is the chord. DE is the chord, right? Chord DE is not subtending 105 degree at the center. Isn't it? Chord DE is not subtending 105 degree at the center.
Sir, I am telling, I took AD as chord, sir, for 75, that angle.
Acha, this one.
Yes, sir.
35 degree. So, which is the angle subtended by chord AD on the circumference? This one? This is not the angle subtended on the circumference, Caitlin. There you went wrong. Did you notice? Angle ABD is lying outside the circle. It's lying outside the circle. That's why you couldn't apply that property. Okay. Caitlin, did you notice this point B? Where is it lying? It is lying outside the circle. The circle is only till here. It is lying outside. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, how many have you solved? The next one? Wow, only 3 of them are there. So what about the rest? Today, what happened to Maria? Joel taking a lot of time. Shazia. Here we go. Okay. Was unexpected. After this sum, we'll take a short break, children. Let the rain subside because it's heavily raining along with thunder and lightning. TV is on, Wi-Fi is on. If the lightning strikes for the next 1 week, the classes will be suspended because we have to arrange a new TV then. Huh? കുറച്ച് ഒരു 50,000 രൂപ കൂടെ തന്നിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു. Okay. Very good. Reddy has got the answer. Children, how many of you got it? Only 3 of them. Why? Why this color? Why? Okay, Sean also didn't get. Children, you know side AB is what? Parallel to side CD, isn't it? Now you know this angle is 25 degrees, so this angle should also be 25 degree. Children, what is AB? AB is the diameter of the circle. So this angle has to be how much? 90 degree. That is also done. Now, children, you know that in this triangle ACB, this angle is 90, this angle is 25. So you could have found how much is angle CAB. How much is angle CAB? angle CAB is equal to 180 minus 90 plus 25. And that is equal to 180 minus 115, which is equal to 65 degrees. Angle sum property. Okay. Joanne, did you follow it? Monish? Understood. So this is 65 degrees. What is angle CAB? Is the angle subtended by chord CB on the circumference, isn't it? It is the angle subtended by chord CB on the circumference. But the question that they have asked us is what? To find angle CED. How will you get that angle? Yes, understood. Children. If I am able to find what is angle CBD, won't it be the answer for angle CED? I'm just asking you. If I am able to find what is angle CBD, won't it be the answer for angle CEB? Huh? Which one? Cyclic quadrilateral. No, not only cyclic quadrilateral. That's what cyclic quadrilateral. Children, my question is, I'll just erase this part, okay? My question is, if I get the value of angle CBD, this is the circle. If I get the value of CBD, look at this part. If I get the angle CBD, won't it be equal to angle CED? Yes, it has to be. Why? What is the reason? Both angle CBD and angle CED are the angles subtended by chord CD on the circumference of the circle. Did you follow it? While explaining, I drew the figure and showed you. Both angle CBD and angle CED are the angles subtended by chord CD on the circumference of the circle. So you just need to find out how much is this angle CBD. I think it is easily possible to find. You know how? Children, for that also I will draw a figure. This is a quadrilateral. Which one? ACDB. ACDB is what? It's a quadrilateral. Now for this quadrilateral, can I name it as cyclic quadrilateral? I can name it as cyclic quadrilateral. Now children, in this cyclic quadrilateral, if I ask you how much is this whole angle C? How much is this whole angle C? That would be this 90 degree plus this 25 degree. How much it is? 90 plus 25, which is 115 degree. How much is this portion? 25 degree. Then how much would be the remaining portion if I assume it to be X? You know that for this cyclic quadrilateral ACBD, the opposite angle should be what? Supplementary. So can't I say angle C, which is 115 degree plus X plus 25 degree should be equal to 180 degree. Can I say this? Angle C is how much? Angle C is 115 degrees. Angle B is how much? Is the sum of X and 25 degree. Are you getting it? So that is why I'm writing angle C 115 degree plus angle B, which is X plus 25. The sum of these two angles should be what? 180 degree. Because the opposite interior angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are what? Supplementary. Maria, now is it clear? Okay. What is 115 plus 25? It is 140. So 140 plus X is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, you get X is equal to 180 minus 140, and that is equal to 40 degrees. Are you getting it? It is equal to 40 degrees. So if angle CBD is equal to 40 degrees, then angle CED should also be what? Equal to 40 degrees. Okay, so then there was no need to find this angle, this particular angle, angle CAB. There was no need, isn't it? There was no need. You just had to write this angle as 90 degree, this angle as 25 degree, then apply the cyclic quadrilateral property, get the value of CBD, which is indirectly equal to CED. Okay, I'll help you to write the statement and the reasons. Listen, children. Shazi, is it clear? So from where will you start? First, you will write angle ACB is equal to 90 degrees. Why? Because AB is the diameter. Okay. Then you will write angle ACD. Sorry. Angle BCD is equal to 25 degrees. And what is the reason? What is the reason? Angle BCD is 25. Alternate interior angles. Okay. Now what you will do? You will write angle ACD plus angle ABD is equal to 180 degrees. Angle ACD plus angle ABD is equal to 180 degrees. Now children, angle ACD is what? The sum of 90 and 25. And angle ABD is what? 25 plus angle CBD. Okay, you can use variable X also. Otherwise, if you simply write it as angle CBD, that is also fine. This is equal to 180 degrees. I'm showing you how you have to present yourself in the board papers. Okay. Ron, is it clear how I got this 90 plus 25? This angle ACD is what? This 90 plus 25. Okay. What is this angle ABD? It is 25 plus this angle CBD. Okay. Now children, 90 plus 25 is 115. Otherwise, you do it directly. 90 plus 25 plus 25. That is equal to 140 degree plus angle CBD, which is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, you get angle CBD is equal to 40 degrees. And at the end, you have to mention cyclic quadrilateral property. Okay. Cyclic quadrilateral property. Fine. Then you will write it implies angle CED is also equal to 40 degrees. And then you have to mention the reason ASSC, angle subtended by the same chord. Okay, a little lengthy, but I hope I am teaching you properly, right? Each and every point is covered. Huh? This is one of the toughest chapters for any teacher under this sun, children. One is similarity, one is circles. These two chapters, trigonometry is very simple. To teach, I'm telling you. For teaching, trigonometry is easy. But for teaching similarity and circles, it's all about analysis. No, only diagrams are given to you. A few of the angles are given, and they ask you to find the unknown angle. It's all about how well you can analyze the figure. After analyzing the figure, you have to implement the appropriate properties. So going forward, children, again, you're going to learn 3 to 4 more properties. So as a whole chapter, there are total 8 to 10 properties. Now, remembering all the properties at the same time, according to the given situation, out of all those properties, which property to be applied, that is a very big challenge for both teachers as well as students. While we teach, we have to make you visualize. Okay, fine. This is the given angle. This is the unknown angle. How we can relate the given angle with the unknown angle. Which property should be implemented at what time. So that takes a lot of time for us. That is why I said one is similarity, one is circles, which consumes a lot of time from the teacher side also. Okay. We will solve one more sum and then wind up for the day, children. All right. Rather than taking a break. What a sum. Last sum for the day. Then you'll have a happy weekend. Till tomorrow evening, 5 o'clock. Then till 3 o'clock. 2:30.
Yeah, Sunday class is on.
Sunday classes. Sunday classes, where? Catechism. But that happens in the morning. 9 o'clock. So in fact, I can't say a happy weekend, no, because you people are totally engaged. Only I can say is good night. Sleep properly. Get recharged. And refurbish for tomorrow. Give it a try. What if you get it? Caitlin, Joel, Anika, videos are off. Two of the sides are equal, children. Isosceles triangle property. Isosceles triangle property. Then cyclic quadrilateral property, because A, B, C, E is what? It's the cyclic quadrilateral. I'm just giving you some clues, okay? Maria, done? First one, okay. Arthur, yes? Jeevan and Maria has got the same answer. How much you got? First one? നിനക്ക് ആ മുടി ഒന്ന് വെട്ടിക്കൂടാ ഇത് ഹെൽമെറ്റ് ഇട്ടതുപോലെ അതെ കുളിക്കാരൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടോ അല്ലേ നാളെ പള്ളി പോകുമ്പോഴെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന് കുളിക്കുന്നുണ്ട് പള്ളി പോകണ്ടത് No, it's just looking like you're wearing a helmet. Oh, ഒതുക്കിയെങ്കിലും വെക്കണം. Okay, I'm waiting for your answers, children. Freddy also didn't solve. Otherwise, you solve it in less than a minute. What happened, Freddy? दिमाग की बत्ती नहीं जली. Caitlin, Anika, Joel, Hussein, Amal, Amale, Joshua, Janice. But Joshua, you are not going to attend any more online classes. No, I have specially arranged a chair for you. right in the front. Next class onwards, you're going to be here. Ready, brain not working. Caitlin has got the first part, very good. And the Freddy. Many of them are saying 76. Jeevan is giving the second one also, 27. 27 you got? 76 you got, very good. What about Sandra? 76 you got. Sia? First part you got? Okay. Albina? Orkamano? Sean? എന്തുവാടാ ഡൽഹി പോയിട്ട് വന്നിട്ട്
Sir, it's not 27, sir. It's 28 by mistake.
Okay. Anika has got 76. 76, very good. Then Joel has got 76. Nabil. Rayan also. You all went to Delhi, right? You didn't go to Delhi? You also didn't. പഴയ ഫോമൊക്കെ പോയല്ലോടാ ഷോണെ ഡൽഹി പോയിട്ട് വന്നിട്ട് ഫോമൊക്കെ പോയല്ലോ ഇത് പറ്റി Jan is very good. So time is up. Let me solve it for you guys. Sachin, could you solve it? No. Ravan? First part you got. Okay. Sachin, what about the first part? You solved? How much you got? 100 and? I think that is a wrong one. 76 is the answer. Caitlin has got the second part as 28. Very good. Okay, now listen to me. Children, so what is this ABCE? It's a cyclic quadrilateral, no doubt. Because all the four vertices are touching the circumference of the circle. Then what did you observe? Side AB and side AC are equal sides. So what kind of a triangle is ABC? It's an isosceles triangle, isn't it? Without even them saying anything, we could make a prediction here. That ABC is a cyclic quadrilateral, ABC is an isosceles triangle, right? Then what? They have given you this angle, 38 degree. How can we make use of this 38 degree further? Acha children, did you notice? This triangle ACD is what? Triangle ACD. Triangle ACD is also an isosceles triangle because they have mentioned AC and CD are also equal. So triangle ACD is also isosceles. And you know, in an isosceles triangle, the angles opposite to the equal sides are also equal, isn't it? So if this angle is equal to 38 degree, this angle will also be equal to 38 degrees. Yeah. So let me label it over here. Children, we will write the statement and the reasons later. Okay, as the climax of the story. Now we are working on the body of the story, right? Yeah. Now you got angle CAE as 38 degree. Children, what is angle CAE? You asked a question to yourself and you got a reply that it is the angle subtended by chord CE on the circumference of the circle. In that case, how much would be this angle? Angle CBE should also be equal to 38 degrees. Isn't it? Yeah. Now, children, now listen. Children, angle EBC is 38 degrees. Now, what we can do further? AB, AC, CD are equal. ADC is 38. Calculate ABC. All right. If you want to find this whole angle ABC, children, if you want to find this whole angle ABC, you have so far found this value, which is 38 degree. But you don't have any idea about the remaining part, isn't it? You have no idea about the remaining part. So how will you get this remaining portion, children? That is our big question. How will you find angle ABE? Any clue? Any clue? No idea?
I did it, yes, sir.
Wait, we'll just go through this and then we will discuss about the second one. How did you get 76? Did you take 38, 38?
So. We can 140. We can take AC. We are 100.
Wait a ACE?
ACE.
ACE. Acha, this angle, no? Yeah. This whole angle you can find. Otherwise, children, don't you feel if these two angles are 38, 38 each, the exterior angle property could be applied here? So if you apply the exterior angle property, isn't it, Sandra? Now you could apply the exterior angle property and get this angle as 76 degree. So if this angle is 76, the whole of angle ABC should also be how much? 76, because the triangle is what? An isosceles triangle. Very good. Understood? This is how you get the answer. Angle ABC is 76. Children, online students, everyone followed it? What about Amal? Amal, are you there? Understood? Okay. Very good, children. So 76 is the answer, ABC. The second question is what? Finding angle BEC. Achha. BEC can be easily found, children, because you had already found how much is angle EBC. I mean, I had found, no, children, before. How much was this angle? 38 degree. And you already know how much is. Oh, no. We don't know this whole angle. Yeah, we'll find it. We'll find it. I just misinterpreted the question. Sorry. Just a minute. All right. So they are asking us to find angle BEC. This angle. Let me draw it so that I get some clarity on the question. We already know how much is this angle, 38 degree. Okay. Children, it's easy, you know, because you know how much is angle BAC. You can find angle BAC. How? Angle BAC would be 180 degree minus 76 plus 76. Can't I say this? Wait, children, don't be in a hurry. I will teach you in detail. You take this triangle ABC. Okay. You take this triangle ABC. In this triangle ABC, how much is this whole angle? 76. How much is this whole angle ACB? That is also 76. How much would be the third angle? How much would be the third angle? Angle sum property, isn't it? So that would be 180 minus 76 plus 76, which is 180 minus 76 plus 76 is 152, and that is equal to 28 degrees. So you got this angle as 28 degrees. Children, I hope this part is clear. I'll erase everything on this figure. I'll erase everything on this figure and I'll label the value of angle BAC. How much it is? 28 degrees. Children, they were asking us to find what? Angle BEC, this angle. What is angle BAC? It is the angle subtended by chord BC on the circumference. What is angle BEC? That is also an angle subtended by the same chord BC on the circumference of the circle. Does that make sense? So whatever is angle BAC, the same will be angle BAC. 28 degrees. Will you write the statement and the reasons on your own? How you got BAC 28 degree? Angle sum property of a triangle. How you got angle BEC as 28 degree? Angle subtended by the same chord on the circumference. Over. All right. Fine, children. It will become easy, children, after a while. Now we are just building upon the core concepts. Okay. Fine, children. Enough for the day. We will meet tomorrow at sharp 5 p.m. 5 to 6:30. Thank you so much, children, for joining. God bless you all. Take care. Happy weekend. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye, children. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye, children. Bye.